I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions, and I don't need you to okay it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. It's a lot of money, why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bag. You ain't get too bad, my bag. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, run it back. I got my car, run it back. Go yo, then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello, that's the jag calling. Let me click over real quick to let my jag talk it. I eat it, ooh, Pac-Man. That's the way my neck talking, right? I ain't never coming back. The way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack my bad, but I'm past that with an ass back. That's cash when the money fall. I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go. You don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'ma run around mad when it come back. I'ma get back my bad when the tech hit the direct hit. I'm glad when the tech missed the direct hit. I'm sad like who's that knocking at my window? They say the money. I'm like 10 over and out. That's gonna make you
Week 3. Fuck, you got 4 tackles.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Tennessee Titans. The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Here we go. First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Set! Block 80!
First carry for James Conner. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger. Left side, it's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 22 yards there, a first down.
First down, Steelers.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 40.
First down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
On the jet sweep, here's Grant. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
They go play action here on first down.
You know what you want to hold. He's everywhere wide open.
Down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
You got to cover.
23 yards, the final tally. To throw here, Roethlisberger. And it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. From 3 yards out. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
It's never any fun, Brandon, when you're the defensive team and the first drive of the game, you give up a touchdown. The key is not to get down. Make those adjustments and come back for your next series with the intent of shutting them down.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Tell the nigga played before.
Chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Off play action to Henry. Here's Mariota.
The sack.
The Steeler pressure.
There you go.
He's going to go down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk
Don't get his
about
ass
clock
in. Shit, I didn't know that either.
Pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been spent.
Good ass.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. 23 yards in the play.
He ain't got enough so I could hit him.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down.
Damn, he should have hit Mariota.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot. And they connected there and picked up a first down.
Now here's a throw, and that's Taywan Taylor with it. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Mariota. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start, We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? Now Lewis here on first down.
Hey!
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Dion Lewis, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Ryan Suckup on for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go and look at the tape and see what you did on the last drive. When you score
he tore his shoulder. He got
better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He got for the year. Losing the 8 or 9 games.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger. Eluding the pressure right. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger.
That nigga was ready to play. I was just calling and tell y'all something to play the game. I say, oh boy.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 35.
Oh, he caught that hole. Hell yeah. What'd you say?
Big play that time for Pittsburgh. 56 yards. That's a heck of a way to convert on 3rd and long, and he showed a lot of trust in his receiver.
And that trust was justified because he went up and got the football and converted on a down. You shouldn't. 3rd and long like that, that's supposed to be an incompletion at the least.
I just told you about that shit.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Now it's Roethlisberger. And they get to him with the pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Roethlisberger. That's complete to his running back, Connor.
Damn, he should have been gone.
6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Washington's got it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 17-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Here's Coleman on the draw. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. On 2nd and 11 now. Roethlisberger.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Huge.
That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
He ain't running niggas over, man.
He will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Scrambling not particularly a Roethlisberger strong suit, but he does get the job done there and gets a first. This is Conner, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. James Conner, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. Room here to run. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole, setting up that big-time return, yardage that we won't even account for in the box score, may help them win the game.
Derrick Henry. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. T.J. Watt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Mariota will need a big play after the sack as the Titans come up 3rd and long. Play fake to Henry. Now Mariota. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
Ain't even throw nothing.
Let's check in with our referee.
How do you call something? There was no flag on the
screen.
Get the fuck out of here. That nigga knew what he was doing.
At the 1 yard line.
1 yard line. They gave excellent real estate on that one.
That's the first time I've ever seen that. It never showed the yellow on the screen.
Mariota sneaking. No signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
They should let me challenge that shit at least. They need to update that shit. Let them nigga challenge that bullshit.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown.
I hate that shit.
Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Damn, I hate that shit.
Extra point put through by Sucker. We got a tie
game
game here, back and forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
The Pro Bowler, Muhammad Wilkerson, brings him down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Roethlisberger.
What the fuck, bro?
Across his body, and it's intercepted.
Man, I don't know. Fuck, did you throw the ball that deep downfield on a drag? I thought he was running. Going across his body. All right. Okay.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, he threw it to the white dude, man. But yeah, run the other way. Run across the body. It happens.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot. And that gives them a chance to get some points up off.
Oh, Bud will do it too. Bud want to get back there too, man.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. A second down run with Lewis. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
Excuse me.
Check, 55 to Mike. Check.
Play fake. Mariota. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there at 22.
First down at the 40-yard line.
That needs to be reviewed.
On play action, Mariota completes it to Davis. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So a challenge coming down.
Why you
booth,
doing it
that's
on this
where these
one, not the
challenges come
last
from,
one?
of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah,
This
now
one
we're
wasn't
going
in
to New
question.
York,
The other
that's
one
command
was.
central for the
Dumbass.
officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
Going for it all.
Oh, that bitch bounced out. You could have caught that. It's in
Show off
bounds.
the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Get that pill. Get that ball from Mr. White.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Mariota.
Oh, Bud when he got that hurt. Okay, Bud.
34.
Bud
Now the
say
Titans will
60
use
shit.
their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Oh, fuck.
Mariota will need a big play after the sack as the Titans come up 3rd and long. From the gun, Mariota. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Terrell Edmonds comes flying in from safety for the sack. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Flush to his right. Now he's going to send this one deep. This is caught inside the 15. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Boswell's kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. On second down now, it's Lewis. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Working out of the gun, Mariota.
Come on, man. I don't understand that, man. This nigga runs straight up, right behind him. When I dive at him, I step to the side. Who the hell is that?
You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Man,
it's great
too
for
alert
him.
for that
I
shit.
like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths.
He's got a man complete.
Oh, my rookie.
Really
He clowned my rookie with that one. He ain't got my man covered.
A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes, just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Lewis.
And
he'll get it down this time to the 17. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they showed passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They try again with Lewis, and he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple, down to the 15-yard line.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Mariota gives to him.
Come on,
He's able to pick
get on
up
the
the first
line.
down before he's tackled right at the 10.
Nigga, right at the fucking
Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Me, that. Turn the nigga all the way around. And missed the tackle.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Go get the ball! Come on, Bush! Shit!
On that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's
man, look at him. What are he doing? Damn, man. That's fucking pick 6.
Way up here, but that looked like an
God damn.
to me. I didn't see anything open.
Man, that nigga right there, man. He ain't react to the fucking button.
He might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll toss it to Henry. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding Morris, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Coleman now. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Kevin Byard up to make the tackle.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They will run again with Coleman. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. He's going to launch it for Washington.
Come on, Wash!
And it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
They'll run it again with Henry.
Oh, man.
They get 9
That's not a
yards
little
back
dude,
on the run
man.
there.
Somebody should at least stay on. Like, look at that. I see me push Bush out the way. God damn.
I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Mariota on 3rd and 2.
Good D. Try to hit me with that route. Punch something, nigga. Ooh, Bud popped him.
Get his hand on that one,
hit me
knock
with
it
the
away,
route.
and brings up a 4th down decision.
Here's Brett Kern now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
What the fuck? Bro, he got hit. He had to get hit.
Picked by Kevin
He had to
Byard.
get hit, man. Oh, the nigga.
He's got some breathing room. The 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Fuck that. That nigga got hit me through the ball.
In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
Extra point up and good by Sucker. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Damn, tackle him, nigga.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be fielded at the 6. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this position.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. J.A. Brown showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And he's got Moncrief. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. It's picked up by the Titans. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
Well, they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for a 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision.
We will throw that one.
And find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
I'm sure as a coach, when you throw the flag, you hold your breath, then you get the verification you were right, a sigh of relief.
Not only a sigh of relief, a little vindication as well, because every time you pull that red flag and throw it, you could be costing your team a timeout.
On 3rd down, Henry. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Where I was supposed to be.
Derrick Derrick Henry. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Titans. Extra point put through by Succop. And the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Oh, come on, bro. I don't know how to press the button. You should have been through the ball. It's a short route.
Muhammad Wilkerson sacks him that time, coming in off the edge.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Come on, what are you doing? You're not even moving and I'm pressing the button.
Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. Throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. T.J. Watt in on the tackle. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake in the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. Here's Ryan Succop for the Titan field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Let's go. 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Following the interception here, Mariota. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. And incomplete as the clock stops here with just 1 second to go in this football game. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Right there in the middle, 55. Hey, get him away from him. Check it out, Reed. Hatch it.
Throwing here, Mariota. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it go deep for the end. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory.